Hey guys, so it's time for another adventure. I left Tig, Kaylee, Chloe and London behind and travelled over 1,000 miles to be here in Helsinki. When you arrive, you have the option of travelling into the city centre by train or bus. Make sure you find one of these machines to buy a travel card. I did a 4-day pass which costs €30 and covers me for travel on buses, trams, trains and even boats. It was really late when I arrived and the trains weren't as frequent, so I opted for a bus instead, which took 40 minutes to get into the centre, and then I hopped on a metro for the last 5 minutes of my journey. I'm not going to be doing much exploring right now because I'm absolutely knackered, so for tonight it's goodbye and I'll see you tomorrow. So good morning from Finland, from Helsinki. If it wasn't for the wind chill it wouldn't be that cold. You know, it's a little bit colder than the UK, so glad I've got my scarf. I'm gonna go and explore, but first things first is some breakfast. I decided for my breakfast to go for a traditional Finnish snack, so let's do that now. So I made my way to this cute bakery to try a traditional Finnish snack called the Karelian, which is a pastry made of rye bread with a rice pudding filling, which is heated up and served with melted butter. Let's give it a go. It's a nice, warming and buttery snack and almost feels like a thin version of a crumpet. Though you can find these snacks with other fillings, I think this is the most traditional. That was a really nice breakfast. It was nice and simple, it was nothing like crazy, but it was really warming, buttery and creamy with the kind of rice pudding, so that was really good. So there's a lot of building construction going on in Helsinki at the moment, so it's kind of quite noisy. Right, so now I've eaten, it's time to explore, and my first stop is the port because I want to go to one of the islands off Helsinki, and they have boats going all day, so I'm going to try and hop on one. I just made it to the boat and hopped on board. I was making my way to Suomenlinna, a fortress which takes around 20 minutes to reach by boat. If you have a travel card A to D, you can use this for the crossing, and the boats leave from Market Square every hour. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm excited to explore the island. So I'm here, I'm on the island. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The island itself is free, like you don't have to pay to go around. There's things on the island, but if you want to see some of the museums then you have to pay. So my travel card yesterday was actually valid for my ferry, which is really handy. So when you arrive, you want to go into that pink building and get yourself a map. Otherwise, you'll be completely lost because it's quite a big island and there's lots of different things to see. If you haven't grabbed a map, don't panic. There's lots of signs around, but the map really does help to give you an idea of what you should be checking out while you're on the island. Quite an eerie feeling here, actually. Quite an isolating feeling, more to the point. So the first stop here is the church. I'm going to check it out first. The first thing I see is this dramatic looking bell. I've never seen one that big, so low down. So this church was built in 1854 to serve as a Russian Orthodox church. But when Finland took control of the island in the 1920s, this became a Lutheran church. The church itself, almost from the outside, feels very military. I don't know if it's because I'm on this island and that's kind of the vibe of it, but those big chains, I mean, that's quite intense. I don't know if you can actually go in, but let's try, shall we? No. So the church is shut. It's quite an oppressive structure really. I mean, I'm not used to seeing any church having these big chains around the outside like this. That is definitely one of the most oppressive churches I've ever been to. So this island has been occupied by Russian, Swedish, and of course Finnish. Yeah, there's a lot of history here. I couldn't resist a quick go on the swings before continuing on my journey. So Suomenlinna is a sea fortress which was gradually built from 1748 onwards on a group of islands belonging to the district of Helsinki. The original purpose was to defend Sweden from Russia and serve as an army base. So next stop is the Great Courtyard. So the Great Courtyard was designed by Augustin Enchevard, probably saying that completely wrong, and was built in the 1760s. Oh wow, there's lots of chambers down here. Nothing much in here, but I like that archway. That's very cool. So this courtyard was designed by Augustin Enchevard, and he's actually buried just behind me here. This is his tomb. It's quite a dramatic tomb, isn't it? Very kind of Viking-y. It's quite cool. So this island hosts a bastion fortress and has been used for many, many years in combat, and in its day was quite a military force. Wow, it's quite bleak and lonely here. You really get that sense of that, and you can imagine if people use this as some kind of military base, how scary that would have felt, with the battle ever present at the same time, not knowing when you're going to get attacked. A very bleak place to be, definitely. Wow, this is quite something. The size of this cannon, you can see just by standing next to it. This whole place is surrounded by bunkers at this part of the island. Guessing it was a heavy place for firing and maybe a vulnerable spot, which is why they put so many of them here. And I know the King's Gate is further up here, so maybe that has something to do with it as well. After exploring some of the island's fortifications, I eventually found King's Gate. So this gate is the iconic symbol of the island. It was built between 1753 and 1754. So because King Adolf Frederick of Sweden, his boat arrived at this very spot, they decided to build a gate marking the king. So it was time to finally leave the island and travel back to Helsinki. My next stop was Helsinki Cathedral. So there's the cathedral, going to check that out shortly, but first, some food. I decided to stop off at Savota, a traditional Finnish restaurant that was really homely inside. So this is a nice place. It's got the cathedral opposite and it's a traditional Finnish restaurant. A nice selection of food here, including reindeer. I don't know if I'm brave enough to try that. You know you're in Finland when you have bear and reindeer on the menu. I had a crispy beetroot patty with tarragon carrot puree and vegetables. It was so tasty. So this sweet is sort of Finnish marmalade, they said. I don't know if that's the flavour or what, but that's what I've got to try, so let's give it a go. How cool is that? There you go. Taste test time. Oh, it's chewy. Oh wow. Tastes like pear. That's really good. Nice and chewy. Sort of jelly, sweet. Very good. So I'm heading up to where the cathedral is now. This looks so pretty. And then I've got to dash and meet some friends. So let's explore the cathedral first. That food was really, really tasty. Loved the beetroot. I should have got the fish, but I didn't spot it till afterwards. But next time I'll get it. So there's the church. Let's go inside and take a look. This cathedral dates back to 1830 and was dedicated to the Grand Duke of Finland, Tsar Nicholas I of Russia. It's quite simplistic. It's a bit like the one in Reykjavik, in a way, in Iceland. That kind of simple, clean sort of vibe. Not seen these before though. There's a little door that leads to your pew. Not seen that. How cute. So the main reason I'm here in Finland is actually because Dear Mother are playing and a load of us have come all the way out here to Helsinki. I'm actually staying with Leonie and Yvonne and I'm supposed to have met them about an hour ago. Not that there's like a major stress, but I don't want to keep them waiting too long. So I'm going to head off now. It's about half an hour's walk. I'm going to see if I can use my ticket and get a tram up there. So make it a bit easy for me. So after lighting a candle at the cathedral, I got word from the gang that they were in a pub by the station, so I went there to meet them. These guys have had zero sleep for the last couple of days.
Wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah!
Tonight we are all be singing and dancing on the tables or whatever.
I don't think it'll take much now. So after having a few drinks and stalking Oliver while he was flying, we headed back to the hotel, but not before checking out this dramatic Burger King. So we are going to head back to the hotel. Well, I haven't actually been there yet, so I'm going to see what it's like. Dirk is going to go to the Burger King quickly, and then we'll check in and chill out. The Church of the Living Burger King.
Church Burger King. Over here. Look like this.
Oh wow.
This is Burger King.
That is crazy. That's the most dramatic Burger King I've ever seen. Just making our way to the hotel now. Scandic Park is where we're staying. It's opposite the park itself.
This is what you get.
Head into the room. Whoa. Oh, thank you. Let there be light. There we go. Ooh, lovely. So Yvonne and Leonie have gone with Simon, who you'll meet later, to pick up Olivia, who you'll also meet later. I'm going to be a lazy bones and just stay here, but we might all go together later tonight and greet Dear Mother when they land. See you guys in a bit. Could I be any more wrapped up? Going down. We headed into town to meet everyone, and after lots of hugs, we made our way to get some food. Anyway, where are we going?
To eat.
Are we eating each other? Not like that.
It's getting weirder and weirder by the day.
By the
minute.
By the minute. Woo. It's cold, isn't it? Nippy. No.
Just pretend it's warm and then you feel warm.
Oh really? Is that the trick?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna cleanse myself and be like,
Yes.
it's not
Especially
cold.
tomorrow when we're in queue.
Ah, yes.
Like, oh no, it's so hot.
Yeah. Olivia, how was your first plane ride?
I need a translate, please. Sorry. You know it's difficult for me.
How was the plane?
Oh!
Yeah.
For the first plane,
Yes.
the flight was like that. So
no.
I have a bag 20 minutes like that. And the second flight from Paris to Helsinki was awesome.
Oh, brilliant.
With the blue sky, the sunshine,
Oh,
the
perfect.
cloud. I take many pictures, video during the flight. I was near the windows.
Oh, nice.
It was awesome. At the end, the pilot, a woman,
Yeah.
tell me to visit the cockpit.
Oh, wow.
So I sit on the cockpit.
Oh my goodness. So after hearing about Olivia's adventures, we headed over to an Italian restaurant to grab some food. Pineapple on her pizza, and Simon has pineapple on his pizza. We are pineapple. Code word. Pineapple. Trigger word for some people.
No pineapple on the
No, Dirk is pineapple free. There
Yes,
you go.
well, absolutely.
You don't like pineapple on pizza?
No, I think pineapple is...
Let's see, you gotta send it.
No.
My pasta.
Bon appétit.
So Leonie has recently started selling her own jewellery, so I'll leave a link in the description if you want to show her some love. Are we geared up, guys,
Are we geared up?
for some Dear Mother
Oh,
action?
definitely we are. Skip slits. I'm done with the presentation.
We've been on the train, what, 10 minutes and already people are laughing at us for pronunciation.
Guess why?
Yeah, I wonder why. We're perfectly normal here, aren't we?
Ah, tapenada.
An enchilada. After lots of giggles on the train, we surprised Dear Mother at the airport.
Welcome to the Queen of the World, your mother in Finland. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey!
Is it? Hey, see you.
Singer for the show. Yeah, nice to meet you. Hey, you're right, great. Doing well. Good, I'm good.
Great.
Ruben.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thank you. Can't wait to see you guys play tomorrow. Yeah. Woo! We are all definitely psyched for the gig tomorrow. But for now, we're heading back to Helsinki. Hi. I think we're both like ready. We could fall asleep here, right? What? We could fall asleep here, I think. So what a great first day in Helsinki, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the adventure so far. Next time we explore more of the city and have an amazing night as Dear Mother play live in Helsinki while surprising Meryl with a ridiculous package. So until then guys, take care and we'll see you soon.